What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute. It's been a long time, but joining us today, we got Ethan Hackenberg, Virginia Tech baller. It's been a pleasure to get him on after a long summer. So me and Ethan are about to catch up right here and dive right into it real quick. But for those of you tuning in, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and give some feedback, of course. But Ethan, how's everything going, bro? How's everything? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you having me on. I'm glad we could find the time to do this for sure. But nah, man, everything's been going great. I just got back to Virginia Tech a couple of days ago, so I've been training. A few of the boys are in now, like for preseason captains practices and stuff, because we start preseason August 6th and 7th. So we're just, getting fit, doing that stuff, trying to go. So I feel good though. Feel healthy. Feel really fit. So looking forward to this year for sure.
That's good. That's good. And then you got there in the spring, right? So you've been there for a semester.
Yeah, this is my second semester. This is my second semester.
Oh shit. So like you're
For
already
sure, yeah.
so all that beginning stuff, like getting used to the team and all that stuff, you already got
Yeah,
used to most
yeah,
of the guys.
that's the most important part, I think. Just like getting in with the guys. Like, I mean, we played in the spring. I scored a couple goals. Like, I scored 5 goals in the spring. Felt good. Felt confident. Got in with the boys. I love the boys. Like this team for sure. There's no beef, and it's like everyone messes with everyone. Like we all hang out outside of the field. Like it's very rare for me to like I think in terms of like the whole football world, like where you find somewhere where every single person's on the same page and it's like all one collective goal. So it's really
Yeah.
good though. Like I love it. It's perfect.
That's good, man. That's good. So how's your family doing, bro? How's everyone doing?
My dad, yeah, he's doing good. He's still coaching, doing all that stuff, working and stuff. He's gonna be able to come down to my games though. He's definitely gonna come to a few. My mom's good. Mom and dad are chilling. My sister's going back to school. I think same day we play my old team, Coastal. So we play them, but my sister goes back to school. She goes to Ohio State. She's gonna be a second year, so she'll be a sophomore. But she's doing nursing now, so gonna be very busy.
Yeah, that's sick though. How's the dog, bro? How's the dog doing? Is the dog with you?
Dog. Nah, my parents were bringing the dog down Saturday because I was just in Florida training, getting ready.
Oh
So I
yeah,
couldn't really take the dog there. Yeah, so because I was staying with my boy. No, but the
yeah.
dog's great. She's over a year now. So in 2 days it'll be the 1 year. I got her 1 year ago, like in 2 days.
Oh, okay, that's lit
So
though.
full year of being a parent, bro.
Yeah, that's
It's
lit though.
crazy, bro. It makes
Yeah,
you grow up so much. I
I
swear.
swear, I swear, man. Oh, dogs are great, bro. Dogs are great. All
Dogs
right,
are
bro. So to get us started real quick, I just wanted to cause obviously me and Ethan we met when I actually was leaving FGCU when he was coming into FGCU, so it was like a brief encounter type thing. But you know,
You had
I
you were
don't.
there for the semester. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was there for the semester that you were there, but then after that I was gone. But
Yeah.
we need some background information on the boy himself. So like, where'd you grow up? I know you're from Pitt, right?
Yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh. So I grew up in Pittsburgh like my whole youth life. I uh I played until I was about 14. I played like club soccer, like any normal like at least now it's getting better, but like at least when we were growing up, it was like club soccer till you were about 13, 14. And then after that, I went to Columbus Crew. I played there for a year. But that was before they had residency. So I was driving like 3 hours to and from, and I had two other boys with me at least. So we did a carpool, but it was tough. So
No.
after that year, I decided I was like I can't really drive. It's like my parents, it's like too hard on my parents and stuff because the other two boys weren't coming back. So I was like, I ended up going to Cleveland Internationals. It's another academy, but it's a lot closer. And I played there for about until I graduated high school. And then I went like the last 2 months of my senior year, I started playing with the Riverhounds, and then I trained with the Riverhounds like that summer in the USL Championship, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
You
so basically after that, I decided to take a gap year, and that's when I went to Spain. So that was my like whole youth career.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You were training. You trained with the Riverhounds recently, right?
Yeah, I trained with them this summer as well.
How was
It was good. It was very good. It was, I mean, I was in there for about a month and a half. It was pretty cool. They invited me to all the games. So like during the games, I was in the locker room with the boys pregame. Like everything was sick. It was really cool to just be able to experience that. Like as still being in college, obviously, like college game days versus pro game days.
Yeah,
It's very similar, but it's also very different.
yeah. You think during that time during Pitt, well, actually, do you think like the area where you were from, did you have a lot of like DA like academy opportunities? Was there a lot of teams around?
There's still not a DA or a cat. There's one MLS next now, but it's only one club. And there, but when I was growing up, there was no academies.
Yeah,
The closest ones were Columbus, Cleveland, Philly, and PA Classics. PA
yeah.
Classics where Pulisic played when he was like real young.
Okay, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, I know in that area, sometimes there's not many academy teams
It's really hit or
around.
miss with cities. It's really
Yeah,
hit or miss with cities. Like if you're more northeast, like if you're near New England, like you got like four or five academies.
mhm,
New York's got a bunch, but still Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Erie, like they don't got any.
yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
So it's tough to get, but the ECNL has gotten a lot better for sure. That's what the Riverhounds are in for like because they got the ECNL Pro, like I forget what it's called, but like it's the oldest age group and it's pretty good. And then they got the girls ECNL is very good. Like the Riverhounds, they've had a lot of national team players on the youth side. They got girls at Michigan State, UNC, like all over the country. So it's the girls side's very good, but the
Yeah.
boys side has gotten better. They got a few pretty good D1 schools over there.
Did you ever play for your dad?
Yeah, when I was real young, like
Yeah,
until I was like 14, like when I left. Yeah, that was
yeah,
crazy though. Like it was fun. He taught
yeah,
me a lot about a lot of what I know, like especially like the basic stuff, like first getting into it and like understanding everything and like my foot skills, my ball mastery, all that stuff. That's all credit to him. Like everything he taught me there. But as I got older, like it started to be like I had to do specific stuff and like it was really for like based on positioning and like I still train with him like whenever I'm home we go out and we train and I don't have any like he's a very good coach.
yeah. And he's
He
coach. Where does
wins
he coach now?
he coaches at the Riverhounds. He runs their grassroots program. So like the ages like 4 to 8,
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
runs that. He like they go in, they train. He got a lot of kids now. Like he does a very good job.
yeah, yeah. I feel like it's kind of hard working with the super young ones, but
Oh,
that's
dude, like
cool
I help him coach sometimes. You have no idea.
though.
It's
Yeah,
like
I mean that's cool.
maybe like there's some. I mean, they're 4 years old, so it's like, what do you expect? Like,
Yeah, like you
it's
can't
not
really.
like
Yeah,
you can't be mad at the kid, but it's like sometimes like the kids are just crying because they're away from their parents,
yeah.
and it's like, but they're like 20 feet away, and you're like, look, they're right there, but they're like, no, they're not, and it's just like it's funny.
So leading up, like, so where'd you play? So before you went to Coastal, where'd you play like your last year of
I
academy?
was in Spain. I took a gap
Oh, you
year.
went to Spain. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true, that's true. So you went to Spain, you took
yeah.
your gap year, and then while you were in Spain, like, was it like a pushing to go pro type of thing, or like you knew you were gonna come back home and play?
It was whatever happened. To be honest, like obviously I wanted to go pro, and looking back at it, I think I was kind of crazy to think I was going to go pro then because of like just I didn't know much about the level everywhere in the world. Like I saw
Mhm.
it, but I didn't really understand it. You know,
Yeah,
like now as I understand it and I'm getting closer to that point, hopefully, like you start to understand, wow, I'm such a different player than I was like 4 years ago because I've grown up. Like I think the biggest thing is like my mental side, which has improved tremendously, and it's like I now know like what's real and like what's possible, you know? And like when I was
yeah,
younger, I was like, oh, I want to go pro so bad, like all this, all that. But it's like, yeah, no, but I was still talking to schools for sure. And like, cause like I had the people I went over to Spain with were like, they've placed people in college and they've placed them pro. So it's like, it just really depends on you. And like, I talked to, when I was there, I talked to App State. They set up a program. I talked to WVU, Pitt, Coastal, like a bunch of teams. So, and I obviously ended up going to Coastal, which was a really good decision on my part, I believe. But yeah, no, Spain was incredible. I got cut a little short though because of COVID, so I was
yeah.
pretty upset.
Damn, I know, cause when I was at ETSU, I know App State. Oh man, App State they got rid of their program, right?
Yeah. Like, actually, what's crazy is like from the school that I just mentioned, it was between them and Coastal.
Oh
Like
wow,
they were my final two, and I decided not to go to App State. And then like a week later, they were like canceling their program. It was crazy. I was very fortunate. I was like, wow.
I know, cause I didn't know anyone on the team, but I know for sure like if your program's just gone now, you like you're forced to go into the portal and look for schools and
Yeah. The thing is though, it doesn't like if that happens, it doesn't count as a transfer.
oh, that's fair though. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like there's nothing you can do about it. There's actually one kid on our team now, one of our center mids. He played at App State before,
Mhm.
and then the program got shut down. He came here. He's very good.
Yeah. I mean that worked out for him, I guess. Now he's in the ACC.
Yeah.
Shit. But what led you to choosing Coastal to begin with?
So I was talking to him a little bit, and then so my coach at internationals, he was at Akron originally. Like he was there in 2010 when they won the national championship as a coach, and then he took a head coaching job at a D2 school in Cleveland, in Ohio, right near Cleveland, called Ashland. And like he was coaching there, and I didn't talk to him then because there was no, I just felt like it wasn't the right fit for me or something.
Mhm.
But then he got a job at Coastal, and he texted me and said, "Hey, I saw like your highlights. Are you free for a call sometime?" And we called, and like I respect him a lot as a coach. I still do, and but I was really close with him when we were younger. Like he really helped me out in the recruiting process and all this stuff. And we talked. I talked to the head coach after that, and then we decided, and we're like, yeah, let's do it. And
Yeah.
it was COVID year, so bro, it went so well though. Like the Sun Belt and the ACC were the only two leagues that played in the fall, so we got really lucky.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, you guys were. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
So how long were you at Coastal for?
So I was there for 3 semesters.
So
Yeah,
what
so
what,
I
what
was
grade are you
there the whole COVID. Huh?
what grade are you in right now? This
This
year
is my
is
senior year.
this is your senior year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
about to say.
So, but I have 2 years left because my first year at Coastal didn't count because it was COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hit or miss for next year. It all depends on my options and like, obviously, if we have a chance to push for a national championship next year and I can be a part of that, that might be something I want
Hmm.
to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's very. I mean, I hope we have a chance this year, but we'll just see how everything goes. But if we have a
How's
chance for that next year, for sure, I'm gonna consider it 100%.
how's the team looking? Cause ACC is a hefty conference, man. So you guys got comp
Our
everywhere.
schedule's tough. Our schedule's tough. Let
Yeah.
me let me see who we play. So I know we open in preseason. We play Liberty, and then we play Coastal. So that's gonna be sick for me. But
Yeah.
then our first regular season game is against UCLA.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, and then we play Duquesne, and then we play Loyola from Maryland, and then we play Davidson. But then it starts to get, then we play UNC, Louisville, Boston College. Then we have High Point. Then we got Clemson and Pitt back to back. That's gonna be tough. At least we have a whole week in between the Clemson and Pitt games, but they're
Yeah.
both away too. That's gonna be tough.
Oh, Duke is in that conference as well, and Duke came
Yeah,
off a pretty decent season.
we played Duke the last game of the year.
Yeesh. Yeah, I have a friend at Duke. Damn. Damn. I mean, ain't nothing better though, you know? Fuck.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend. I have this girl I know that I just trained with in Florida. Actually, she plays for Duke too.
Hmm.
She's very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
she is talking. She like I think she's gonna leave after the fall. After this fall, maybe. Like they were saying, I don't know. PSG, Man City. I don't know if that's like not common knowledge though. I don't know about
I
that.
I don't know, bro. Some these transfers from these girls sometimes be surprising me, dude. I don't know how it
Yeah, so
works.
like they're playing college, and then next week they're
And
playing
then
Champions League.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I was like, I didn't think this was that normal, but I guess it is.
Bro, like, so my trainer down in Florida with Sat Soccer, who I love, by the way, his name's Ethan Sonis. He's done a
Mhm.
very good job, but his girlfriend is Janine Becky, and she was at Texas Tech. I don't know when. She's like 27 now, but she went from like Texas Tech to some team in the NWSL, and then she went to Man City. Like it's just out of nowhere. It's crazy, and she played there for a couple of years. She won the Olympics with Canada, and like she played in college. Like if that was like, it's so weird because if it was men's, like
Yeah,
very rarely do guys like you see obviously like Jack Harrison and stuff, but very rarely do you see guys lighting it up in Europe. And like it's
yeah,
very common for girls. So like I think college, women's soccer in college is like a very high level. I think
yeah,
compared to like the professional leagues of women's, like it's very similar.
yeah, yeah. I think so as well. So I mean, that schedule is nice though. That's a good schedule. I'm
Oh,
looking,
it's
I'm
great.
looking forward to
I'm
hearing a
excited.
lot of that. I think
I'm excited.
you guys still have that. Is Blackhawk playing still?
He's at Pitt. He transferred to Pitt. Yeah, crazy, right?
Damn.
Dude, we played Pitt in Pittsburgh this year too. I'm like, so excited. I'm gonna have so many people come out.
That's it though. That's a home
All
game
my
for you
friends.
basically.
Yeah, for real. Like
Yeah,
it's pretty dope because like like my family's gonna be there, and like my grandma hasn't seen me play in like 2 years,
yeah,
bro. She's gonna be there, so it's gonna be lit.
yeah. That's definitely cool. That's definitely sick for sure. Everyone's got
Oh
to go to
yeah,
that game. You gotta
I'm
find a
so
way.
excited. Yeah,
Your
yeah.
dog
I'm gonna
has
get
to get into
everyone
that.
up.
Everyone's got to get to that game. That would be calm. That would be cool for sure.
No, I'm very
Yeah,
excited for that. Yeah, of course.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that move kind of surprised me, but I mean,
Good for him though.
just being in
It's a
the
very good
ACC.
program.
Yeah, bro. I mean, all ACC teams really. That's gonna be cool because it'll be cool for you as well. It'll be good because that's the best competition. You're gonna be playing against the best competition week in and week
Yeah,
out.
and
Even your
there's
non-conference
all
games.
yeah.
Yeah, even your non-conference
Yeah.
games are hard. Like High Point, that's a really good team as well.
Davidson's
Yeah,
really good. Yeah,
UCLA.
and then and yeah, obviously we have like we play Radford too, but they're like 30 minutes down the road, so that's even like a
Mhm.
rivalry in itself.
Yeah, yeah. You guys have strong
We play
teams in
like
there.
yeah, we
Obviously,
play William
Liberty.
and Mary too. I
Yeah,
don't know how they are though.
and I think Liberty is one of the strongest in the ASUN. I'll tell you that. There's
Yeah, Liberty and
Yeah,
Lipstone
Liberty
usually.
because they're usually ranked throughout the year. No, but that's good. I think they're ranked
Oh
right
yeah.
now, to be honest.
Yeah, I have no idea. There's a boy from Pittsburgh that I knew. One of my friends. He's on Liberty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, but I'm definitely really looking forward to playing Coastal though.
yeah, of course. Oh, that would be is it the same coach from when you were there?
Yeah, all three.
Wait, you weren't there when Kyle Russell was there?
I know Kyle Russell.
I
I
think he
know
was.
him, but he left the semester I came.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably what happened.
But he got a job at FIU. So like he's done well.
Yeah, he's doing
He's
well
a
at
good coach.
FIU.
I like Kyle Russell. I like his like the way he views life and like
Yeah, yeah.
he's also very
He's a good
religious and
guy,
stuff.
bro.
I
He's a
mess
good
with
guy.
that. Like yeah, you
Yeah,
know, he's a very good guy. He knows this. He knows his stuff too. Like he's smart.
yeah.
He's a good coach.
He's a good coach,
Very
man.
rare in college soccer to find coaches that are like that. Like the way he coaches, like it's very rare. Like he's
Yeah,
really like on the ball oriented and like they play well.
yeah. He's really intense as well. He
Oh yeah,
brings
he's
like
crazy.
he brings the best out of his team for sure.
Of course.
For sure, for sure. Now, I wanted you to touch up on the transfer to FGCU.
Yeah.
Obviously, small stint. You know, I had my small stint at FGCU as well, but you
Yeah,
know,
good.
whatever you want to share during that, and
For sure.
the reason you left and why you didn't stay and all that stuff.
Yeah. So basically, I transferred into FGCU after my third semester at Coastal. I left and I went there. Like everything looked perfect, right? Like the beach, the girls, like the
Ah,
school, everything looked perfect. I get there, it was good. I like the team was cool. The area was unreal. Like it was perfect conditions. So I transferred to FGCU. Like everything looked good. Facilities, like they play on grass, which is a very big thing for me. especially
Yeah.
like just my joints and hips and knees and stuff. Feels very good for me. But so yeah, so I went there after I talked to the coach. He seemed like he really was looking forward to it, and then it started great. Like the first six preseason games, everything was great. I started in all of them, played big minutes in all of them, scored a couple of goals, got a couple of assists,
Hmm.
and then I mean, stuff happens. Stuff happens like with you and like going on in your head and all this stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with mental health for sure. And like I'm open about it because now I'm in a point where I'm very happy with my life and everything around. I'm very grateful and fortunate. So I I understand where I was and how I was feeling then, and I was depressed for sure, and I was struggling a lot, and it just it kind of like it didn't consume me, but it like took a lot away from everything else.
Yeah, of course.
Like so, and the coaches. I don't want to come on here and say like all this negative stuff about anyone. Like it's a very new topic for sure in sports, like mental health, and like it's growing a lot and it's very fast, which I love. Honestly, I think every team should have at least one therapist ready, like a sports psychiatrist, like especially in season. There's a lot going on in players' heads, like.
Yeah.
Everyone's different because like freshmen are like, oh, I want to get on the field. Seniors are like, oh, I want to get pro. Like, there's a
Yeah.
lot going on. There's a lot of stressors. There's a lot of things like, and I had some stuff going on at home, like a loss of a family member thing, and it was just like I had a lot going on. So it was very hard for me to settle in after that first month and a half, 2 months, and like after spring break, it was very very hard for me to settle in and like just be happy and be myself. And I never really felt like it was the proper fit for me. So after the semester ended, I was like, I think I can make it work. Like I'm gonna see. So I went down there in the summer and I was training. I got a job. Like I was a server at the beach. Like I loved it. Like everything was good, but it was still like something was going on. And then like my mental health was like, excuse me. Then the coaches were still concerned about my mental health and like all this stuff, and they didn't really understand. They didn't really. I'm not gonna say they didn't really understand it, but they were still learning it at the same time I was. So it's very
Yeah.
hard. It's very
Yeah.
very hard for like people to understand, especially when you're looking at someone else. Like you can't. You have no idea what's going on in their head. Like you can
Yeah.
say one thing, but you don't know if they're like if I'm being honest or if I'm lying, and it's like. It's very hard to understand that, and then if it causes problems with me on the field, then that's where it becomes a very big issue. And it was like I felt like it was never gonna be right for me on the field and off the field to be there, and I think the coaches agreed, and it was kind of a mutual like. And then I decided to leave. It wasn't really on bad terms. Like I'm still, Sip. I still talk to Sip a lot. Like I really liked him as a coach. I really respected him as a man too. And like I always talk about Sip in a way of respect because he respected me the whole time, and I really appreciate everything he's helped me with
Yeah.
off the field especially. And I mean, it just didn't work out, and that's how I mean, it's the way life goes, you know.
Yeah.
Some things just aren't meant to be,
Yeah.
and so I moved on from there. And so I like after like literally 2 days, like the same day I got on the portal, I had a phone call with Portland University, and I flew out there the next day when I got home. It was crazy. And
Yeah.
I went out there, I went on a visit. We were trying to get me in, and then just the papers and everything didn't work because of two transfers. And it was just like, and then so I didn't really have much going there because that was after preseason officially started. So that was like late, like August like 11th, like 2 days before preseason, and I still wasn't in school by August 25th.
Hmm.
And then like this JUCO school hit me up that made it to the Final Four the year before, made it to the finals. I mean, and they hit me up and they were like, "Yo, like, are you like if you're interested, like, come out watch a game, like, because I know like you're a double transfer, you could come in for a semester and then you could go out to another D1 school with no eligibility issues." And I was like, now thinking about it, I was like, well, this could be something good. And honestly, going there was like one of the best decisions I've ever made
Yeah.
because I re-fell in love with like football, and like it's not that I didn't love it. It's just that I became so much more passionate, like way more passionate about it, and it just became like it was all I've always had. It was always my everything, but like it just became so much more like big picture. Like I still talk to a lot of boys on the team. I love the team. The coaches were great. The facilities were like it was JUCO, so there wasn't anything special. So it humbled me too, which I'm glad it did because I don't know if I needed it. I was never cocky or anything, but it humbled me for sure in the sense of where I've been playing before, the facilities and like
Yeah,
everything. And then nah, but I loved it. I loved it. It was amazing. I got first team All American for the coaches poll and the whatever the NJCAA. So it was cool. I scored like 16 goals, had like 14 assists.
yeah. I peeped. You had a crazy year. I remember I
Yeah, I
watched
did.
your tape as well when you had posted it that
Yeah,
one
but I had
time.
a lot of like bangers on there. It was
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, it was
yeah, that
sick.
shit was
No,
crazy.
but like the teams that we played, like they're good, bro. Like it's like mostly what it is in JUCO is like kids from Europe or kids with bad grades here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they go there for a year, 2 years because they don't really know how to get placed somewhere. And bro, like the level, there's some ballers. There's some ballers, like some underground ballers, bro. It was crazy.
No, JUCO's not bad at all. It's just
No, it's
anything
a good
under
level.
the D1 level. It's everyone just looks at it, but like
Yeah,
there's
of
some hidden
course.
talent. There's hidden talent in it
Oh,
for
for sure.
sure.
There's some guys I played against that I was like looking at my past schools, like in D1, I'm like, these guys are better than like some of the players we had on that team. Like way
Yeah, but
better.
no, I totally forgot you did go to that you did go to that JUCO. I mean, it worked. Everything worked out, you know. So
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. Like all
yeah.
glory to God, I'm very fortunate about that. And then like, because actually when I first got on the portal at Coastal, I had an offer from VTech, and but
Okay.
there was like, look, we like got no scholarship money. We got very limited roster space. You'd be if you come in like we don't know how much you would play because of like we got a lot of midfielders. And then to be honest, like that fall I didn't go. Like I basically took a break and waited for VT because the three of the midfielders that were starting all left.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, I mean, it like worked out. And now like I had a great spring and like I'm just very fortunate that everything worked out. My dad always called it last chance you.
Yeah.
He was like, yo,
Yeah.
last chance you star. I was like, come on.
Yeah. No, that's good though. I mean, sometimes you gotta take a step back to take a bunch of steps forward, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And people ask me all the time, like kids I know, they're like, hey, would you like recommend going JUCO? I'm like, without a doubt. If you don't have
Yeah.
anything you like go JUCO, ball out, be yourself. Like, I don't know if it's because like me coming from a big school or like doing this or like maybe just the way I play, but like I had a lot of freedom there. I did like I could do what I wanted to do. Like obviously I'm not gonna be selfish and all that stuff. Like I have 14 assists. Like I gotta do I got to play the way I wanted to and it made it honestly it was the happiest I've been like on the field in like a well over a year. So I was like
Yeah.
very, very fortunate to be there.
Yeah. And then in terms of everything that happened, like basically the year before, it's like that's what you needed, you know?
Yeah, it's exactly what I like. What I was saying was like humbled. Like it didn't humble me in the sense of oh, I think I'm up here and I'm actually down here. It humbled me in the sense of I need to realize like how fortunate and blessed I am to have this opportunity to play D1 in these schools. And like, there's not a lot of people. Like 1% of athletes go D1, and it's like
Yeah.
I was very. I just brushed over that fact and it was like I was struggling. I was like I was basically letting it consume me, and it made me grow up for sure.
So this new opportunity with VT, you know, obviously you were there in the spring, whatever. But obviously fall is when, you know, you're playing for the trophies and stuff.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
what's your mindset like this year?
Bro, I'm locked. Like I'm locked in more than I've ever been in my life. Like I've talked to a couple like big people in the soccer world, like advisors and stuff, telling me what to do, like in terms of looking at signing and like what I should think about and what I should do. And I'm in a very good opportunity. Like I said, I'm coming in, I'm super fit. We just ran today, like we ran 3 miles. It was like an 8 minute pace. It wasn't anything crazy, but I was right, like there was a truck driver. I was right there next to it, like front of the pack. Training like twice a day, lifting. Like my body feels great. My mindset's like I'm as happy as I've ever been. I had an amazing summer. Like I said, training with the Hounds, then going down to Florida. I was fishing all the time. I was training all the time. I was training every day. Like I trained with some
Hmm.
big pros. So it was just like it was amazing.
That's
Like I'm
good.
in a very good, and I honestly think we're in a very good spot team wise as
Hmm.
well. Like if you look at the fall, they had a very poor year, but they lost 8 games, 1-0, or by one goal. So that's like that's not really a loss. And the teams they lost to, like Pitt, like Syracuse, like Notre Dame, 1 goal games, and those are top. Those are the top dogs in
Yeah,
college soccer. So it's like we from the beginning of the spring till the end of the spring, we went from like here and just kept going and going and going, and it was incredible.
that's good. Yeah, I mean it's good that you guys had a good spring.
Yeah,
And
and then at the end of the spring, we went to Costa Rica, and honestly, we all just became so much tighter, like so
yeah,
much closer. And it was like a 10-day trip. It was long. We played 2 games. Like we played against a second division pro team that lost in pens to go to the first division there. I actually scored twice against them, so that was pretty sick.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's sick. Those that's like a it's like becoming a really common thing now around college
Yeah,
soccer. A lot of these teams are starting to go
like
overseas
overseas and
and
like
play
do travel.
friendlies.
Yeah,
I know
I know
Wake.
Clemson. Yeah, Wake went to England that a couple years
Yeah.
ago. Clemson was just in Italy.
Oh, they went to Italy. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they went to Italy. I saw their posts. Like it was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, that's sick. That's sick. I think I don't know where my friend went. My friend plays at San Diego, but they went to it could have
You
been
got
Costa
money,
Rica.
bro.
They went somewhere. I don't know, maybe
Oh, I know
Brazil.
Liberty went to Columbia.
Yeah, Liberty went to Colombia. That's a cool one as well. So
That was crazy. That was out of nowhere. I just saw my. That was like midsummer. I saw my post. I was like, damn.
yeah, that's sick though. That's sick. So short term goals this season. Like
Mhm.
what would be some short term goals this season for you individually?
For me individually. I mean, I definitely have a few. So I'm obviously a senior, so like Generation Adidas is out the door. Can't
Yeah.
get that because it's only underclassmen. But for me, so I definitely want to get above that 7 goal mark. Like I want to score. I want to be one of the top scorers. I mean, obviously, if I have the opportunity to get like an assist, I'm not gonna be selfish and stuff. But I do want to have like 7 goals. I want to try to get like 4 assists, maybe more. Like have like a good stat year. Obviously, I obviously push for the highest I can be. Like my lock screen, I just changed it. Is the Mac Herman Trophy. So I see that every day, and I'm like, I'm looking at it. It's going to give me motivation to want to push and win it. I don't know if I can win it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to do my best. So yeah, but obviously I want to. So very short term goal is score against Coastal.
Yeah.
Yeah, in preseason. Yeah, for sure. And then celebrate in the corner. In the corner.
That would be funny.
Yeah, yeah. No, but sure. Yeah, short term. Definitely like I'm shooting for like 7 goals, 4 assists. I want to get like in one of the. I want to get definitely one of the ACC, like either first or second team. Um, I want to, yeah, I just want to like All American maybe, like first, second, or third team, like whatever it is. So I want that. That's my short term goal. And then my short term goals for the team, I also have those. Like I want us to get top three in the ACC. I want us to push in the ACC tournament for semifinal or final. For sure. Even if we could win it, that'd be great. And then I want to try to get to the Elite Eight, like Sweet 16 Elite Eight. Like that'd be sick.
ACC has a lot of bids into the tournament, right?
I mean, they have
It's
basically
hard.
two
Yeah, it's
automatic with,
automatic.
but
The first
they usually get like six.
fuck. Yeah. You just
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It's
It's
because
crazy. I mean,
it's so
they're
hard.
just good. They're
Yeah.
just good. Like
Yeah.
you can have a bad year and still be better than like half the teams
Yeah.
in the country.
Literally, I'm pretty sure who won the ACC tournament last year.
I think it was Notre Dame.
That's what I'm
I think they
saying.
beat. I think they beat Pitt.
It was something like that, and
And
then
then Pitt made the final or something
yeah, that's
or
what I was gonna say.
semifinal.
something
Yeah,
crazy like
like they didn't even win the ACC, but they made it to the
yeah.
semifinal.
I'm pretty sure because I have my friend that
Nah, but Syracuse. Wait, because Syracuse won the
no
national championship. Did they win the
exactly.
ACC?
They might have. I think so.
It was either them or Notre Dame.
I actually think Syracuse might have won it because I think they did a treble.
They won the regular season, postseason, and
I
that's crazy.
think
Yeah,
so.
you're right. You're
I
right. You're
think so.
right.
'Cause it was a huge
You're
thing
right.
about it.
I'm nah, bro. They had that one striker that like signed for Leicester, the French dude.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
class.
yeah. They had him and then another guy that plays for Vancouver right now.
Yeah, I know who you're
I don't
talking
know his
about.
name. Yeah, but he has a fast. They had two fast guys up top. Yeah.
Yeah, they were class. I
No, yeah.
think this one kid that I knew from crew, call him Byros. He was at Akron, but then he transferred to Syracuse,
Okay.
and he
Yeah.
just won. Yeah, he won the national championship. But then
Totally forgot
I
about.
knew, yeah,
Yeah.
I knew a couple guys on Indiana too,
Yeah.
so it was cool watching them.
Damn, I forget. Yeah, Syracuse. Syracuse was strong last season, bro.
They beat us last year like 1-0, 2-0. So it wasn't even like we got blown out either. That's the thing. Like we had a bad year, but you see, we lose to the national champions like one or two goals, and it's like, wait, like are these guys actually like really good? It's just they're getting unlucky. It's like you don't know.
Yeah. When does preseason officially start again?
So it's August 6th. There's like player meetings and like all that stuff, and then August 7th is the first day of training.
How's the gear? How's the facilities and stuff over there? You guys are
The
Nike, right?
facilities are crazy, dude. Like honest, like today we have so we have a turf outside. We have an outside turf practice field and an outside grass practice field. Then our
Hmm.
game field is grass. It's all Bermuda grass, and then we have an inside turf practice field, but we share it with football.
Yeah.
But they got like they are replacing the turf on the outside practice field, and the turf's only been on there for like 3 or 4 years. So what one of the boys was saying to me, and I was like, dude, they're replacing it already. That's crazy.
That's fire though. Facilities are sick. I
Dude, the
totally
gear is unreal. We're gonna get some nice boots. Get
yeah,
all it's all Nike gear too, so it's so
yeah.
comfortable.
And you guys and those teams up north get all the winter stuff as well because it's gonna get cold.
Yeah, yeah, that
Oh,
like the stadium jackets. Oh,
yeah.
it's fire, bro. It's so
All
nice.
stuff. I mean, bro, that's kind of sick. I mean, do you have any before we're gonna end it up here kind of soonish, but do you have any like pre-match routines that you or pre-match superstitions?
Superstitions. And before a game, I always gotta have a nice fit on. Like I always gotta have a nice, so I can like kind of get in my bag, like feel
Yeah,
good.
I
I
feel
gotta
that.
show up to the facility. I'm always banging. I'm always banging like Lil Durk.
Hmm.
Like I'm always listening to Lil Durk. I'm
Yeah,
always like getting in that mindset. Like then, obviously, like right before the game, I hit a nice prayer, like the same one every time. Like just like appreciate everything. Pray for myself. Pray for my teammates not to get injured. Like pray for no injuries, all that type of stuff. But in terms of like, I mean, I drink mate before every game, like that
really, you drink
tea.
matcha, really?
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that
You
stuff's
put a
good.
little sugar. You put a little sugar in there.
Oh,
Fire,
I never thought about putting sugar in there. That's smart.
fire. Yeah,
That's no, that's
yeah.
sick.
No, but like in terms of like pre-match like routine, like when you think about pre-match routine, you're like, oh, it's like the same underwear, the same pair of socks. It's like
Yeah,
I just do whatever makes me feel comfortable on that day.
yeah, fair
Like
enough.
whatever type of way I'm feeling. Like if I feel like I'm really rested, I'll wake up like 7 a.m., get a really nice morning routine in, like get ready, have a nice breakfast, have a light lunch, and then have a light snack right before the game, and then I'm
Yeah,
ready to go.
yeah,
Obviously, I'm hydrating all the time. Like I really take care of my body and the way I eat and the way I drink, especially in season. Like even in terms of everything, like so much water is drank
yeah,
in preseason, especially. Like
of
nah, but yeah, no like super crazy superstitions, but
course. Man,
yeah,
I might have to buy ACC Network this year. be tuned in.
Yeah,
I
nah.
know ACC Network always taxing for these games, so I might just have
Oh
to get
my,
the
dude,
season pass.
always, bro.
I
Like
might
I
just have
tried to watch it. I tried to watch like the VT games when I was like before I was coming here, and bro, I was like, I'm not buying this. So like I had to wait for them to play like out of conference
yeah, out of
so I could watch it
conference.
on ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm trying.
like the only ACC game I was able to watch was like the Pitt game and the Syracuse game.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
yeah,
So I'm gonna have to get
no, but they be
ACC.
taxing heavy.
Yeah, 100%. But I'll definitely be tuned in, bro. It's a big year for you for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. Very
No,
important.
yeah, of course. But it was a blessing, bro, having you on. You know,
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it.
thank you for taking time out of your day, man. Well, it's nighttime
Oh,
for you.
100%, yeah. Well,
Morning,
yeah, night. It's yeah, 11 o'clock now. So
it's fucked. But
what
yeah,
time? What time is it there right now?
bro, it's 12:30 p.m. Like my day just
Ha!
started.
The time changes. The time change is crazy.
It's unreal, bro. Like
Like I'm about to knock, and you're
you're about
like,
to knock,
"Oh,
and
what
I'm
should I get
about
for
to
lunch? Get
fucking
lunch."
go get lunch and like do things. Like I
That's
don't know what I'm gonna
that's
do.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's funny, but it's definitely
Yeah,
so weird because when I talk to my parents and stuff, I would have to like since I wake up early anyway, so I wake up around like 6 7 a.m. like and it's like what time is it over there? It's like 1 p.m. back home. So
yeah,
like that's like the only time I be talking to my parents and stuff in the morning. So no, but it's
yeah.
good. But I wish you nothing but the best in the future, bro. We'll catch up for
I
sure. You know,
appreciate. Yeah,
like always.
likewise, bro.
Yeah, we'll stay in
Yeah,
touch.
I appreciate. Yeah, nah, I'm glad I could get on here though. Glad I could take the time. It was an honor, bro.
Everyone, it's been a pleasure. It's been a good episode to start the season off. You know, thank you again, Ethan, for joining us. And we're gonna be following Ethan throughout the ACC season this year. You know, and then maybe run a part two after the season.
Yeah,
See
for
where
sure.
see where you're headed and stuff, though. But thank you
Yeah,
so
for
much
sure.
again, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you. For